Hi everyone, so welcome back to a new video. Today's lead code daily challenge is diagonal traverse 2, which is a medium level question. In this question we have been given a 2D integer array which is called nums, and what we have to do is it is very simple. We have to just return all the elements of the nums array in a diagonal order, and the diagonal order which we will be following will always be in a upward direction. So if we have an array here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. So first we have to print 1, then it will be followed by 4 and 2. In the same way it will be printed 7, 5, 3, and then we have 8 and 6, and at last we have 9. So this is the expected output for the process of the code. Now let's see the approach to the problem. So what we have to do here is basically first step which we have to do is we will be declaring a variable to store the diagonal list. Now we have to check that if nums, which is the array exists or not. If it does not exist, then we will just return the empty array. Otherwise, what we have to do is we will be iterating using two loops in the array. Right. Now we have been given that the array can be a jagged array, means the row and column is given, right? So for every column the column length will not be same. Maybe there is a chance that if in the first row there are three elements, in the second row there will be only two elements, right? So what we have to do is we have to iterate on the nums array, and we have to extract the diagonal index for each element. Okay, so the diagonal index that we will get is by summing up the row and column value of the number. Now what we will do is, here we had declared a diagonal list variable, right? So on every given index what we will do is we will add that number. Now once we have a value such that the length of diagonal becomes less than the index plus 1 value, then what we will do is we will add a new sublist to the diagonal array. Diagonal array gets a new sublist. After this, what is happening? Now we have added a sublist to it. Now what happened? We were expecting a flattened list, right? Where we had only one dimensional array as the output. But here once we are adding a sublist, what is happening? It is again becoming a two-dimensional array, right? So what we have to do is, in order to flatten the list, we will again reiterate on the sublist by reversing on it. Okay, we will reverse the sublist and we will add all the values together in a variable. If we are naming it as result, then all the values will be added to it and we will return the result as output. So let's see the code now, so whatever little doubts we'll be having will be clear with it. Let's see the code now. So first step what we had to do is we will be declaring a diagonal list array. So diagonal array. Now we had to check that if nums exist or not. So we will check that also. If not nums, then for not nums 0. So we will just return an empty array. We have declared a diagonal list. After that what we have to do is we will be iterating in a loop. This will be the length of the nums array, means the 2D array, total number of rows we are getting each of them. Now we will get the row. So what we are doing is we will be getting nums of I. Now we have the row of the array. Now we will be iterating on that row, right? So for j in range of length of row. Now we will iterate on the row. So we will get the index. Index was I plus j, right? So index is equals to I plus j, and we have to get the number at that index also, right? So what we will do is num is equals to row of j. Okay, now we have the number also, we have index also. So we will check now that if length of diagonal is less than index plus 1. Now we have checked that if the length of diagonal is less than or index or not. So what we will do now is, if it is like if the length of diagonal is less, then what we were doing, we were adding a new sublist to it. So we will add diagonal dot append a new list we have added. Now if the condition is not true, we will just be anyways adding the value at the index, right? So on the index we will append the number value. So we have added the value. Now we have to flatten the list. We have to flatten. So for that we will be iterating on the loop. So what we will do here is, for we are getting sublist, right? For sublist in diagonal, after that we are getting for number in sublist, and we have to use the reverse version of it. So we are reversing here and we will append it in result dot append now. We can, instead of writing this much, we can just use list comprehension also. So I will shorten it to list comprehension now. So result is equals to num for sublist in diagonal. Once we have got the sublist, what we have to do is we have to get num. So for num in sublist reversed. At last what we will be doing is we will be returning result. So we will just return result. Let's run the code and check. The sample test cases I have accepted. Now let's submit it. So this code is accepted. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for the further daily challenges of LeetCode.